Yeah, actually, last night I drank champagne.
Stop.
Ooh. Were you
What was the
celebrating?
occasion?
Hang on, this is a headline. Isn't Peter there?
Peter was there. Yeah.
So what was the occasion? Dylan was late.
Yeah. I was recording another podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're so popular.
Yeah, obviously. What was that podcast?
Matchbox.
Nice. Well, now you're on the Bonk Babes. How does it feel?
I know. Feels amazing.
He's just so
Enemy
booked and busy.
Yeah, you guys need me to bump up your ratings, huh?
No. Clearly, from what Drew said, he's a little bit concerned.
What did he say?
What did Drew say?
He said that we need to stay the little sister. He said this is like our little sister, and they can't be better than us.
Yeah, he was. Drew was saying that your views were better than ours. I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah, I mean, look at the three of us, and then look at you.
Yeah, harsh.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh yeah.
Someone commented once and was like, "I can tell that Grace runs the Bonk Bros social media."
Yeah.
I just painted my nails.
Ooh.
That's what we do on this podcast.
Oh. Yeah.
Have you painted yours?
Yeah, they're clear. See.
Yeah.
How are you, Dylan?
Yeah. Good. Can't complain.
Is that it? You feeling better? Is your leg better?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I'm not recovering from an injury, I guess that's better.
Yeah. But Leadville, that was good.
Yeah, Leadville went a lot better than I expected it to. I was not expecting a lot, so yeah, far exceeded those expectations. In fact, on Wednesday before Leadville, I did a pre-ride, and I felt absolutely terrible. And I would, if you had asked me on Wednesday, like how I was going to do, I would have guessed I would have finished in like 8 hours. That's how bad I felt. So,
What time did you do in the end?
6:49.
Oh, nice.
Zang.
That's pretty good still.
Yeah, I mean, relatively speaking, I was happy with it. Yeah, Kate Courtney beat me by 20 seconds.
Wait, so someone messaged the Bonk Bros podcast and was like, "Can we give Dylan shit for having a girl beat him?" And I was like, "Why don't we not? Since he just like broke his leg and got hit by a car." Like, maybe when he's like fully healed, then we could bully him for that. But I was like, this time I don't think it'll.
I mean,
you guys can bully it.
Race.
Yeah. I think that's a worse comeback race than Unbound. I think even at least at Unbound you can breathe,
Yeah. Why did you feel like you had to do Leadville though?
Well, if I didn't do Leadville, I wouldn't finish the series, finish the Grand Prix.
Oh, what? Because you skipped Unbound.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because he got hit by a car.
I didn't know that.
It was a truck actually.
Wait, yeah, when my roommate and I were listening to the podcast, she was like, was it like a big truck or like a normal truck? And I was like, I think people just say truck to like make it seem bigger. But it was just like,
What was it? Was it a little mini
truck, right?
No, it was like a work truck it was hauling porta potties.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Mhm.
Wait, that's
Did you end up in a pool?
It wasn't a pickup. It wasn't just a normal size pickup truck. It was like a big truck.
Wait. American normal size pickup trucks are not normal size pickup trucks. You need to come to Europe.
True. Yeah.
Oh, how long ago was that? Like
a little over 3 months ago. Probably right at 3 months. Yeah.
Then that's wild that you did Leadville.
Yeah.
You should stop being so hard on yourself, Dylan.
Okay.
Yeah, we're motivators here.
Thanks, Mom.
We're actually really nice on the show. But bad news is I'm trying to sell Dylan's skin suit and it won't sell.
What? Why not?
Right. As we all know, Dylan took my salary. So I accidentally got sent.
Let's talk about that.
So then I got sent his skin suit by accident by our sponsor last year. So I was like, Dylan, as you took my salary, I'm selling your skin suit and no one will buy it.
Danny actually asked very nicely. She's
I
like,
did ask. Yeah.
She's like, can I have your skin suit? And then she gave me a little like heart hand
Well, I think
emoji.
I did say as you took my salary.
Dang, no one wants to buy my skin suit.
No, right. Anyone?
You
who
know why
takes-
they don't want to buy it? It's because it's not a used skin suit.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
You gotta wear it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll just.
No,
say
I
that.
was thinking that it was used, and that's kind of nasty.
But someone was messaging me like, "Why do you have this?"
Tea.
Yeah.
I actually have one of your jerseys for some reason.
you?
I don't know why. Yeah.
I bet that will sell so much. Honestly, you should try.
Yeah. How was Gravel Worlds?
Oh God, it was like Unbound 2 years ago. Okay, it wasn't as long, like the mud sections, but it was just because it was so early on. Like this, I think it was like 20K in, and it was just like this one section that everyone didn't think they like because people had said, oh, there might be a bit of mud. So then I was expecting it like way later on in the course, but then that first section just like shocked everyone, and then it was just I was having severe PTSD whilst trying to clear some. And like the worst thing was like just before the start, I was like I changed from road shoes to off-road shoes last minute, and then I was like, no, I won't get a paint stick. It's not gonna be that bad. So again, I just didn't learn from 2 years ago. So it was just like, I was riding along and just like shoving my hands between the wheel and my hand kept getting caught on the wheel.
Oh God.
It was chaos. But yeah.
Unbound 2 years, or was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago?
3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Unbound 3 years ago is still your best Unbound finish, though.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I seemed to do all right. I like weirdly seemed to like the mud.
Yeah.
My best results in all my racing has been in the mud. But yeah, it was pretty chaotic. And then like I like squeezed a 48 chainring on my bike, so then it was like proper getting caught up in there. But in hindsight, I got going pretty quick.
Dang, whoever told you to put that 48 tooth chainring on is a real idiot.
Yeah.
Why would they say that?
I am glad I had that on, and I am glad I changed that front tire, because I think if I had two of the RSs on the front, I would have just been slipping everywhere.
So do you guys do tire talk on this podcast or no? You just talk about each other's nails?
I mean, we have more stuff to talk about than just tires here. So
okay.
Like how...
like actual like racing, and you know, like we don't interrupt each other, and this is just some of the great feedback that we've been getting thus far.
Yeah.
And that Drew's not on this podcast.
Yeah, wait, I told someone commented that like literally last night on our YouTube, and I told him this when he was being mean to me last week, and I think he actually got like a little bit sad.
We had joking.
Yeah.
He's actually racing right now.
Yeah, he's racing in Iceland, mountain bike race. Yeah.
What do you think about his new kit?
He's got a new kit.
Yeah,
I haven't
Chase
even
was
seen
posting it. It's like lava
The
themed.
green.
Whoa.
Oh wait,
No,
they've got another one.
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
How many
find it.
kits? So they had a different one at Gravel World.
I think Chase has a really good connection with the Bora people who sponsor him.
All right.
But
Well,
Drew did have a good ride at Gravel Worlds, didn't he?
yeah, really good. 9th place, and then Chase got 10th place. Yeah, that's really good for the. I wouldn't have expected that before the race. He said that his bike helped a lot because that Lauf has a lot of tire clearance, and they also ran like 40s. So
yeah, but oh wow,
is that yellow and red checkers?
Well, it's like patterned.
Yeah, but
Like black and red.
is it yellow and red though?
Yeah.
does he have a disc wheel on his mountain bike?
No.
What do you think of that, Dylan?
He does have bird spokes though, which is on brand for him.
Is he one-upping you?
Oh, he's been one-upping me for forever. I've never been as Aero as Chase, and the numbers don't lie. His power numbers are always lower than mine too.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a disc wheel Unbound next year?
I might need a wind tunnel test it first.
Don't you think that's a bit like triathlon-y? That's not.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, have you seen Chase's like setup for Unbound?
Yeah.
I mean,
Crazy.
triathlon, like even people who do triathlon are looking at that setup like, I don't know about that. You know,
Yeah, like the triathletes are scared of him. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that yellow and red. I don't know if that's a good look. It's a little bit like
yours is like rainbow, so
yeah, rainbows are pretty. Danny wishes she still had the rainbow kit.
Yeah.
no, hers is so cute now.
Yeah, my kit is great. You can't deny that.
No, your kit does look good now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it tests faster than your kit as well.
Oh, it does.
Dang.
Hey.
That strawberry helmet's probably faster.
Yeah, obviously. Just with like vibes.
Yeah, well, he is jealous of that though.
You are, aren't you? That
What,
Matt having-
the strawberry helmet? Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah. Well, can we just appreciate like now he's come over to Matt, so he'll be sneaking in there now, trying to
Here
get
we
a custom
go.
helmet.
What
Yeah.
else?
What-
Next year
actually,
he'll be with Castelli.
He's gonna grow his hair out.
Oh, for sure.
What would your custom helmet be actually? If you had
What would it be?
Just
I
like
mean-
his Flow Formulas flavor. Nothing.
just white. Just a white helmet. Yeah. Yeah.
no, what could you have? Don't
No,
know.
it should be like, you know how people call you DJ and you have that little like DJ logo? It should be like a DJ looking
actual
over all of
DJ?
his fans with like a party. Because you're so party all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my MO.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
had a beer at a barbecue this year.
Yeah. Actually, last night I drank champagne.
Stop.
Ooh. Were you
What was the
celebrating?
occasion?
Hang on, this is a headlamp. Isn't Peter there?
Peter was there. Yeah.
So
What
what,
was
was
the
the occasion?
The occasion was we went over to our friend's house and they just bought a new house. So
nice.
they were celebrating and they
Did you
broke
actually
out
drink
this.
it?
I had one sip.
Oh my gosh, you're so brave. Were you drunk?
Yeah, I was feeling it. I was buzzed for sure. Yeah.
One sip. But you basically, you felt rude to not say no, so you took it, then had a sip.
Well, my friends know. I mean, this one friend of mine, like I've known him since freshman year of college. So it's been, 12 years that I've known him. So he was like, "Hey, I got a bubbly water for you." And he just gave me the bubbly water in a can and everybody else had like a fancy champagne glass. I'm like, what the heck? I don't get a fancy glass. This is bullshit. So he gave me a fancy glass and then, I don't know. Somebody was like, oh, you don't want to try the champagne? I was like, I'll try it.
Did you like it?
It was fine.
That is your answer to like everything. Like everything. You liked that Aperol Spritz I gave you that time though, didn't you?
That was good. Yeah.
I think you drank it and then you were like, what is it? And I was like, yeah, it is alcohol. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah. Danny was trying to get me drunk
no, I wasn't.
against my
It
will.
was end of the
It's all about the
season.
vibes.
Yeah. End of the season. Dylan didn't get put on stage at Rouleur, so he was a bit upset about it. So I was like, everyone's asking me Aero questions. And Dylan sat in the audience. I don't have a clue. So I was like, here, have an Aperol.
Yeah. You are very naturally Aero, though. It's impressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually did take a photo of my roommate to send to you, Danny, because when she was like, I want to be Aero like Danny.
That's the thing. It doesn't
over.
like everyone's like your
took
back must be wrecked, but it's actually just genuinely how I think it's because I've got long legs, short body. I'm able to just like I just naturally sit in that position.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm super trying.
Well, I have a long legs and a short torso, and I don't. I think I just kind of like bike like a grandma. I don't know.
Esma, what's your position look like?
Aero. She's very Aero.
Yeah.
Yeah, closer to Danny's. I'm also much shorter though, so I'm riding like a 47 bike with like no stack. So it's
Oh, that's the dream.
I'm a lot lower than everybody else. It's kind of nice. I don't
All right,
show up in pictures.
I need to see this position. I need to rate it.
Yeah.
Esma?
Ooh. I just did some aero testing too.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
Yeah, on my
Dang.
TT bike. They got it pretty. They got it pretty. They got it pretty steezy.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what's up.
I know, and I got the shoulder tuck pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Dang.
Look at that head position.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's very
It was fast. It was like, I don't know, maybe 0.17
Yeah. That's
give or
good.
take.
What's the one item of if you could only have one item of clothing or like helmet, socks, skin suit, what would you for like speed, what would you choose? I mean not saying ride
I
naked.
thought you were saying like if you could wear, if you had to ride naked and pick one.
Yeah.
Like,
Just one article of clothing.
No, but like where's the biggest gains in like I don't know, it's because everyone says Aero socks.
Aero socks actually matter quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I when we've gone to the tunnel, the Aero socks, yeah. I mean probably skin suit, but it probably also depends on the person. The Aero socks depends on how fat your ankles are too. Like if you've got real thick ankles, you know.
and it works for you
It's
really
better.
well, right, Dylan?
I feel like I have thick ankles.
What thick ankles better? Yeah.
Well, okay, so if you've got thicker ankles, that means that the ankle is taking up there's a bigger
More
cross-sectional ankle
Yeah.
cross-sectional area with your ankle, so that there's the Aero socks is making a bigger difference than if you've got a nice slim ankle.
So basically, I shouldn't have worn compression socks on the plane. Then I would have had cankles and I would have gone faster.
Oh wait, so now are you saying that cankles are in?
I don't think you guys are putting words in my
Aero,
mouth. I don't think I
Aero,
ever said
Aero.
this.
Dylan confirms cankles are Aero.
I'm still waiting for my boobs or Aero sticker. I still haven't
yeah.
gotten that in the
Oh
mail.
yeah, I did tell you that I was gonna send you one.
Did
Yeah,
you
what the
see
heck?
though
Yeah, I totally sent you one.
the post I did? I shared today of the visitor.
Mateo. Yeah, they
Yeah,
put water
Mateo.
bottles there.
Yeah, see.
It's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do that the last time, Dylan? Did you do it down your front? What down the
Yeah.
front?
I had a flask like a soft flask down my front.
So you had a singular.
Yeah, I had a singular boob.
Yeah, there were some wild setups at Gravel Worlds. To be fair, it's all going
Yeah.
a bit crazy. What do you think we're going to see next?
Well, you got fake boobs, right? That's what everyone's gonna start doing next.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think that's the point at which it goes too far, or do you think that's when we've hit peak? When everybody starts getting
When we
fake
hit
boobs?
peak, yeah. Okay, wait. So sorry, I interrupted. What was the question? Dylan, answer.
I can't even remember.
What? Like,
What's next?
yeah, what's next? What do you think is going to be next?
Yeah, right. Because the drop bar mountain bike at Leadville was a thing, and then the mountain bike tires on the gravel bikes, and now people are putting stuff down their chest and running disc wheels.
Yeah, but
Have you seen those inflatable backpacks?
no.
Wait, yes, because someone DM'd the Bonk Bros page. This is how I know everything.
What is it?
Someone literally messaged. Maybe it was okay. A lot of people DM the Bonk Bros Instagram, just like reels and stuff, and I don't think they realize that like none of the guys are seeing it. It's just
Crazy dude scrolling over.
so sometimes they'll send them with like Dylan and the Bonk Bros. But I did see that it was like an inflatable backpack thing.
Yeah, so it's like a backpack that inflates and it looks like a wing.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe that's next.
Cycling wings.
Don't give your secrets out for Schwam again.
I feel like
Yeah.
more people are gonna like. I feel like people haven't been wearing crazy Aero helmets either. Like, there's a few of them, but helmets are so important too.
Yeah, someone
I know.
Sweden race.
But they're
the other
so
day.
fast. Like, that's like depending on your position, that can make a big difference.
So I think the important point there was depending on your position. What I will
Yeah.
say is that when we went into the wind tunnel and tested a bunch of different helmets, we were testing in a normal gravel position. So just head up in the wind. What are you laughing at, Grace?
Keep going.
She can't handle the seriousness.
What is this? Not what we talk about on this podcast?
Yeah, no, it's fine. You go.
No,
I'm sorry. Let's go back to talking about our nails again.
How are your cuticles? Carry on.
They're pretty bad. But... Okay, sorry, keep going.
I'm actually curious. Keep going, Dylan.
Oh, thank you. Esma's my favorite one on this podcast, actually, so far.
Wait, we were teammates. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
We're teammates, and then you try to sell my skin suit.
It's fine though, because you're not my favorite one on the Bonk Bros anyway. So carry on.
Damn. Yeah. We all know how much you love Drew. Mhm. I can't even remember what I was talking about.
Carrot, position,
Aero
helmet.
Oh, yeah. Right. So we were testing a bunch of, I think we tested like 13 different helmets in the wind tunnel, and we even tested some TT helmets, but we weren't in a TT position. We were just in a normal upright riding position, and the TT helmets were not the fastest. They weren't bad, but the fastest helmets were actually the Super Aero, like road Aero helmets, not the TT helmets.
Yeah.
For a normal riding position, I think the TT helmets get faster when you actually have your head tucked, and then they're,
Closing the gap.
I think part of the reason is TT helmets have gotten so big, so they're actually taking up quite a large area, which is fine when your head is tucked, because then it's diverting air around your shoulders. Mm-hmm. But if it's not and your head is up, it could actually be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you think there's also a balance with some of these races about, because like the Aero helmets are so hot, like in a humid race, like Unbound, why would you want to wear super hot? Like, because we were going to wear, we both were going to race Unbound, both didn't race Unbound, but we both were going to wear different Met helmets. So you were going to wear it's called the Manta, the Aero one, but that gets hot.
I'm not opposed to wearing a highly ventilated helmet that's less Aero for Unbound if it's really hot out. I think that dealing with the heat is equally, if not more important at Unbound than the Aero, because
I agree.
Most people just crack in the heat. Yeah.
So what have you got next? Schwamigan?
Yeah, Schwamigan.
How long away is that?
That's like 3 weeks away.
So you feeling okay for that?
Well, I didn't feel good for about 2 weeks after Leadville. The air quality at Leadville was terrible.
Oh yeah.
It was like an AQI of like nearly 150 on race day.
Yeah, not good. There were wildfires around there.
What level are they supposed to cancel it?
Probably that level.
It got better throughout the day though. It went back down to normal, right?
I don't know. I mean, when we were racing, it was definitely bad. There were some people that, like, I think Haley Smith, it was so
Haley
bad
Smith
that she had to pull out. Yeah. Yeah.
What, did you feel ill
asthma?
after?
Yeah. So then after the week after the race, I was like coughing a lot and I had excess phlegm, and I was like, man, I don't know if I'm getting sick, but I wasn't getting.
We don't do that.
Yeah, you don't have to share. You don't have to share that here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we don't talk about gross things on this podcast. I'm sorry.
No,
yeah,
not things that we don't do. Like
I'm sorry.
I don't spit in races.
Yeah, I don't sweat. I shimmer.
So good.
Well,
I actually
great.
don't really sweat though.
Yeah, well, you would actually have to pedal a bike hard to sweat, so.
Okay, that was good. That was valid. Okay, yeah, I actually followed my training plan last week for the first time since Unbound. Like,
wow. What, was it a rest week?
No. I don't ever take a rest week.
No. Wow.
Always
And
on.
yesterday I went to the gym and I rode.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I'm
Double
getting
day.
swole. I'm getting swole over here.
And what's this gym routine look like?
Well, I panic when I go to the gym because I was talking about this yesterday to my roommates. I get really intimidated by like all the gym bros and gym girls. So I just like stand in a corner and do like a bunch of squats and then some like arm stuff, and then I just leave.
Wait, so you
I think I'm there for like
does Drew,
30 minutes.
but does Drew tell you what to do? Or you do
Yeah,
the gym
he does,
stuff?
but sometimes it's not. I go to a Crunch Fitness, which I know they have one in Boulder, but it's like a Planet Fitness basically, where it's like a big area.
Oh,
So
yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
never know what I'm doing. And when I do like actual squats with like the bar, I just like squat with the bar because if I put any more weights on it, my legs hurt really badly.
Yeah,
So-
just build it up over time, Grace. You got this.
Yeah.
You know that's supposed to happen.
I know,
Like-
but I don't like the feeling of being sore.
I
And
know.
being vegan though, I feel like I'm always sore, which isn't good.
Well, don't say that. You're giving us a bad rep.
Yeah, Dylan,
Well,
how
I
do you deal with
know,
that?
I don't know. I just suck it up, I guess.
Well, Drew said that you don't eat a lot, so
I eat plenty. Drew doesn't know. Drew doesn't live with me. He doesn't know what I eat.
yeah, that is true. Have you ever been concerned with getting red S?
No,
Yeah.
I think I'm fine.
Okay, because we
think?
were talking about it with Cecily on the podcast, but then Lionel Sanders just got red S.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Refresh my memory. What are the symptoms?
I don't know, tired.
It's basically like, constant fatigue.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's the main one. Like
soreness.
soreness. Yeah.
Well,
Like,
it
just
doesn't-
not recovering.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, we learned all about Red S when I was in college. Actually, it's just been a long time since I was in college. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
It
think-
doesn't shock me that Lionel Sanders would get Red S.
Why?
Wasn't there I think there's someone in the world. Yeah, he does so much.
Mhm.
I've watched his YouTube.
I feel like
Yeah.
all pro triathletes do so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their rest days: a 20K run, a 2K swim, a
Mm-hmm.
50K bike. Easy.
Yeah, I
day.
used to do that when I was a triathlete. No big deal.
Yeah, me too. Have you done a triathlon, Dylan?
And absolutely not. No. I used to run in high school. Like I was a cross country runner,
Yeah.
but I've never swam. Other than like,
Wait, yeah. I told Dylan once that he looks like he can't swim. Because that was like a TikTok trend where you would tell guys that they look like they can't swim because guys get really like defensive when you tell them that.
what did I do? I just said, yeah, accurate.
No, I think you're like, I can swim.
Oh, please. I would not say that. I'm not like, I don't like pretend to do things that I can't do. I wouldn't pretend to be a good swimmer.
No,
Okay,
I can't
what do
really
you think-
remember.
What do you think you'll do after gravel? Or you like gravel till I die? Are you going to be like an age grouper? To go
Yeah, that's
for
true.
Yeah, I
your
don't
100th Unbound.
No, I don't think well, we've talked about this a little on the Bonk Bros. I feel like I'm just going to, I don't know, take up knitting or gardening or I don't think I'm going to be doing age group.
Knitting. I cannot see you knitting.
Why wouldn't you do age group stuff?
I don't know. I just don't want to.
Do you think it's like the fall? Like after you're a pro, you're just like, oh, I
Yeah.
can't. Like when's the right time to
Accepting.
dip into the age group and then you're probably like everyone will probably just say that you're sandbagging, but it's like really you're not sandbagging at that point.
Yeah. I mean, are they going to say I'm sandbagging? They'd be like, he wasn't even a good pro to begin with.
True.
Do you think you'll do do you think you'll do Lifetime again next year?
If they let me back in,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, this is the worst I've been ranked in Lifetime in the entire time that I've been
What are
doing
you
Lifetime.
ranked? Yeah, but you've done 2 races, right?
I'm like 2 away from last place.
That's
right
okay.
now.
It's not last.
It's true.
And you're not what's it called? Second to last? Yeah.
And you've still got 3 more races? 4.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're so strong and brave and courageous. You can do it.
I know.
DJ.
But also though, the like ideally getting hit by a car wasn't like in your bingo card for the year. So I feel like that was like out of your control. So if they didn't let you in, that would be kind of absurd.
Yeah.
You getting hit by a car is the reason why you haven't done.
And trying to come back just to do Leadville to complete the series. If that doesn't show commitment to Lifetime, I don't know what does.
I mean, hopefully,
there you go. We'll be your
anyone
pitch.
contact you from Lifetime when you got hit by the car and were recovering? Was anyone like, hey, by the way, like, you don't have to like do Leadville, or like this wouldn't affect your standings, yada yada?
No.
Or was it just like radio silent?
No, they didn't care at all. Well, I mean, they cared, I guess. No, they didn't say any of that at all. No.
That's so interesting.
I'm
like
sure they
even
were
like
thinking it.
yeah, sure. Even like USAC contacted, like the director contacted Robert after he crashed in Littleton.
Oh wow.
Oh, so maybe you should take it personally.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw the people from Lifetime in person at Leadville, they were all super happy to see me. And they're like, we're so glad you're okay. We're so glad that you're back here.
There we go.
Yeah.
See?
That's easy to say though.
Do you think Adam will ever get back into Lifetime?
Maybe they'll just swap him out for me. They'll be like, we'll take this other
A Dylan Johnson dupe.
Yeah.
I saw you had a nice little podcast with him the other day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, we're trying to keep the Felt United team alive now that Danny left. So
That died last year.
If only they just paid you a little bit less, Dylan.
none of that was my fault at all. It was all.
I know.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Have you guys like talked about that?
Oh, so
Like
much.
publicly? Well, I know that Danny has mentioned it in like YouTube stuff, maybe.
Yeah. To be honest, not really. Like we joke about it.
Yeah, give a background, because we did get a YouTube comment that from this, like the most recent one that uploaded yesterday. We got a podcast comment that was like, "Don't just assume that we know who you're talking about and what you guys are saying." Whatever.
Oh.
So give it back.
Why? Because you guys just talk about random things, and then
yeah, probably.
no one knows what you're saying.
We were talking about Anna Hicks, but we just said Anna, and we didn't like give any background on like who Anna was.
Yeah, that's Drew will always talk about Lance Hate It, but he won't say Lance Hate It. He'll just say Lance. And when you say Lance on a cycling podcast, everybody thinks you're talking about Lance Armstrong.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Lance Hate It's last name to Drew is basically just is hot.
Yeah, for real. Also, this is how Drew talks about Lance Hate It. He's like, "Oh, Lance is so attractive. He's just the hottest guy in cycling." And I'm like, "Bro, people think you're talking about Lance Armstrong right now. Lance Armstrong's like 55 years old."
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
And they're like,
duo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can. Okay, so we need to give more context. What about this
Tell the story. Tell the story.
Well, there isn't really a story. It's just Dylan got an offer, felt counter offered, and with that, it was like, Danny, we don't have the budget for next year for you, but we'd really love you to offer you a job in our Barcelona office, and then so you work in marketing, and then we give you a salary, but then you race under Felt as well, and like we'll give you an extra day off now and then to race your bike. And I was like, I just quit my successful job in London for this. So I'm not now going to take a shitty marketing job from you.
Wait, what was your job in London?
I worked in footwear design. For years, yeah. So then I was like, and then what was funny, even after I'd signed with Argon, they were still like, have you thought about that job? I'm not taking the job. I'm sure maybe there was some language barriers and they thought it was a really nice gesture, but to me it was just a bit of an insult. It was like, wait, like we all got good results last year, but like I think I did good enough to be able to carry on with them, and was like doing quite a lot of social stuff and Well, everyone, let's be frank, everyone loved me and Dylan on there.
Everybody
Yeah,
loved
like-
that tire video that we did.
Yeah, the collabed YouTube videos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then they split us up. Yeah.
Yeah. Sad.
So,
How's Argon treating you? You like Argon 18?
yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
They're good people.
Mhm.
My bike's cool. They've
What's
got
the tire clearance on your bike?
it can take it could squeeze 2.4 on the front,
Wow.
2.2 on the back. Yeah.
Dang.
You're jealous, aren't you?
Is that Dylan Johnson approved?
Yeah, I would say any gravel bike that can fit a 2.2 gets a
Yeah.
thumbs up from me. Yeah.
It's felt
Danny's-
you go.
Danny still doesn't take my tire advice seriously, though. She's always asking me what tire to run, and then she'll be like, "Oh, what tire should I run?" I'll be like, 2.2, and then she'll be like, "I have 45s on. Is that good?"
Well,
and I was like,
don't-
"No, it's not good."
Do you tell her a brand that's on brand with who she's sponsored with?
I don't know.
Or do
Who
you
are you
just tell
sponsored
her
by again?
Conti Race
Schwalbe.
Kings?
Schwalbe, right?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of been, this year's been quite like an informal, like I kind of just swapped tire brands halfway through the year. And I'd say they've got the best range. So if you're going to be with, like, I don't know, I just really like the tires. But like, no, I'm not a complete convert to mountain bike tires. I don't know, I put 50s on, which is nearly there. But just some courses, I'm like, that's just a bit excessive.
Do you have those
Like-
new Schwalbe 55? The G.
No, I haven't yet. But they do. But like, I just feel like if a tire is like, I've put the 4.5 Envies on, and like my tire sat so flush.
Flex. That's a flex.
Yeah. And it sat so flush, and surely that is more aero than like a bulging out tire.
I thought boobs were Aero.
Yeah, but that's I don't know.
Okay, so you're right. It is more Aero to have the smaller tire.
We'll stop there.
Yeah, stop there. Stop there.
Podcast is
Continue on.
over.
No, carry on.
But the rolling resistance is significantly less. Did you know? I made a whole video about this.
I know this, but like, does it not just balance out anyway?
No,
But it's just that
Go
much
watch-
different.
go watch my video.
Okay, true.
Yeah, no, I did watch it, but I just didn't want to believe it. I don't know what. Maybe I will farm bound next year. But I think I'm always scared like there's going to be mud and stuff, and then like you just don't really want big tires.
Who are you going to believe? Nathan Haas or Dylan Johnson?
Myself.
Who's Nathan? Period. Who's
gonna go with my
Nathan
instinct.
Haas?
He's a pro who's endurer, and he gave Dylan a load of backlash. No, obviously, Dylan, I totally respect and believe you. I just need to overcome it myself and put mountain bike tires on. I will eventually. But like, when I wish I did do it was tracker, because I punctured my back wheel and I had a 45 on the back, and I was like, shouldn't have done that really.
Hypothetically, if you had done Unbound this year, what would you have used?
50s. 50 on the front, 45 on the back.
Oh, gross. No.
No? What, 2.2s?
Well, were you on
Okay.
Schwalbe?
Schwalbe, yeah. What?
Okay.
Wait, who won? Cam. Right, I was going to run what Cam won on. He had an RX on the front and an RS on the back. So a slick 45 and a 50 on the front.
I told you this the other day, but I think that if you're going to run different size tires, you should actually run the bigger one on the back and the smaller one on the front.
Yeah, but don't you want
Why?
more
Then
grip
it'll be
on
like
the
a
front?
tricycle.
Yeah. Tricycles or Aero.
It's more for the grip.
What grip do
And
you...
like, yeah, I know, not Unbound, but like, then you can run on slick on the back, no?
Okay, so this is my thinking behind it. The aerodynamics of the front wheel matters more than the rear. So you have a more aero front tire, and then you're maximizing rolling resistance in the back by having a larger tire in the back.
Yeah, I get that. Fair enough.
I tell her this, and then she's just gonna run.
Yeah,
she's just gonna run
would
bigger
you
on
do
the
that
front.
then?
I
Will
would
you
do
do
that.
that?
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I
would you
probably
have run
will.
at Unbound? Oh, you said Conti Race King.
Conti Race King 2.2. That's what I did
Yeah.
last year. Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Okay, what if it's a really climby race though? It's a climby race, but it's really chunky.
2.2 mountain bike tires.
The heavy
The rolling
one.
the rolling resistance matters more than the weight.
Okay, I'll consider it.
That's code for I won't consider it at all. Shut up,
I
Dylan.
will.
Why don't you do like Thunderbirds?
Yeah, they're fast to be fair.
And they're 2.1s.
Yeah, here she is with all her knowledge. Okay, I will,
Yeah.
Grace. I'll listen to Grace.
What up?
Grace, I'll do
I'm woke. Yeah, and I actually don't get all my tire knowledge from Dylan, so
Yeah.
yeah, I get it from Drew.
I actually
No, I'm joking.
I actually told Trey to do some testing, some tire
He did.
testing
The
for me
YouTube
before
video's
Leadville.
out actually.
Yeah, no, I
It
didn't even need to
literally-
watch it because he already told me the results.
Oh yeah, he'll do anything to please you. Yeah, what was that? But I think your name was in the title of it.
Yeah.
That always helps. I did that on my YouTube.
Oh no, it wasn't your name. Oh yeah, Dylan Johnson's request Leadville tire testing.
What did you run at Leadville?
Schwalbe's?
Thunderbird.
No, Rick's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did Thunderbirds last year, and Thunderbirds is what Kate Courtney ran.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Do you remember when I was calling him Thunderbird last year?
I do.
It wasn't until we started recording the video that he was like, "Wait, what are you saying?" Funny.
Yeah. Were you impressed at my ability to pick out tires just by feeling them blindfolded?
Yeah, that was honestly incredible. Hope it's on your CV for your next job.
Yeah, wait. Okay, we were talking about this, my roommate and I, the other day, and she was talking about what pro athletes do after they're like pro cyclists, basically. So it's like, Dylan, for a job, well, you have, I hate to say it, but you're actually smart. So what?
Damn.
What could you like see yourself doing?
This
as
is
a
the
job?
nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I've told you this before. I watch
No.
your YouTube videos and it goes all over my head. I can't ingest it. It's too complicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so
I could make a joke there, but I'm just gonna restrain myself.
yeah.
What am I gonna do after YouTube? I don't know.
Not after YouTube, after racing.
After racing. I mean, I think
work wise.
didn't I say I was gonna start knitting?
Yeah, but that's not gonna
No,
make
work
money.
wise. Like work wise, yeah.
He's made too much money from cycling. He's just going to retire in 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, I think whatever sponsor
Yeah.
Danny gets next, I'll probably just try to get some money from them. And
Way. No, I'm red flagging that. It's in my contract. Do not sign Dylan Johnson. I'm joking.
if Argon 18 came to you and they were like, "Hey, this Dylan Johnson guy, he seems like he'd be a good guy to sponsor. Like, what do you think? Should we throw him a bone? What do you say to them?"
I'm pretty sure they've already said that to me. They're like, it'd be cool to reunite you and Dylan.
And you're like,
Haven't-
"Fuck no."
Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Of course, I wouldn't mind. I mean, you got another year. Have you got a new felt coming out next year?
I can't speak about that. So next
You can
topic.
Say yes or no.
No, I can't confirm or deny that.
Oh, that's
Oh, well, on this podcast, though, we do confirm
Yeah.
or deny. So.
So when you joined this podcast, that's what you're agreeing to.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a tell-all.
But that's basically saying yes, they have got a new bike.
That is
no, it's
true.
not.
That is true.
So they have
No, it's
yeah.
not.
So now you're pissed at them. So that's
Okay,
why you're
yeah.
asking about Argon.
So it'll probably be like more Aero or something.
Yeah, or whatever.
They'll probably just like, I don't know, remove another cable from it or something.
Yeah, internally
Like call it a new
routed.
bike.
Yeah.
He wants to agree with that so bad.
They're gonna add like a, you know how some of the old Shiv triathlon bikes, well, most triathlon bikes have like little water things in the back part of the frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Felt's new gravel bike will have a water part at the back part of the frame.
Yeah.
Rumor has it.
That sounds like an advantage to me. It'd be Aero
connects-
and you'd have water.
And that connects to an IV to go to Dylan's arm.
This is what Grace's invention.
Did you see the water, like the water cooling system that we talked about? It's like a saddlebag that connects with a hose to your jersey, and your jersey sprinkles water on you while you're riding.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
That sounds a little bit ridiculous.
Emily Newson, actually, at the weekend, she had like the TT bottle thing behind her. That was quite a good idea.
Yeah, people have been doing that since like 2012 at
But
Unbound.
though, on gravel,
Maybe.
though, that probably bounces out.
Yeah.
Unless you put a really sturdy rubber band
But
on
you
the top
don't
of
do
it.
that, Dylan. You put like 10 on the flipping bottom of your bike, so like cow shit gets in the lids.
Wait, so that's why he is the way that he is. He's just drinking cow shit.
But doesn't it get covered in so much stuff when you have it on where you put those other...
I don't usually use that bottle for drinking. I usually use that bottle for just like dumping on myself.
Yeah, so you're dumping shit on yourself.
Right, yeah.
Well, isn't that... Well, no. I guess Tyler talks about it, how Adam had whatever that disease was. Giardia?
Giardia.
Yeah.
What is that?
But you can get that from riding
Yeah.
through, like, cow poop
Stuff.
if it's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had
Nasty.
Giardia, so clearly I'm doing something right.
I don't really think that there's a lot of cows, though, in Brevard.
Oh, there's a lot of cows.
Don't you just ride in Pisgah, though?
Sometimes.
Are you too close to each other?
No,
No, not really.
I'm from North Carolina, so...
Yeah, she pretends like she knows about North Carolina, but she doesn't even know that we have cows here.
I mean, I've ridden in Pisgah before.
Mm-hmm.
The cows are in, like, the flat land.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll take a picture of a cow today and I'll send it to you on my ride.
Perfect.
Are you going to come to Europe next year, Dylan?
Yeah, I've got it all planned out.
Really?
Gonna come to Girona and I'm gonna stay with you.
Oh. You going to do the tracker?
Yeah, totally.
Wait, you mean you're going to...
Are you actually?
You mean you're going to disturb your Unbound block and come and do the tracker?
Yeah.
You're set for real. You're not
Anything
having
to see
me
my
on?
best friend Danny
Oh,
in
that's
Girona.
so cute. Are you actually though?
No, I'm not. Yeah.
Okay,
I actually
why
believe
would you
you
say
from
that then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I'm
would be
sorry.
exciting that you would actually do a race other than a lifetime race, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
if I don't get back into Lifetime, maybe I'll expand my repertoire. You know,
Yeah. I might race more in the US.
really?
Really?
You come to Europe. No, I don't know.
Are you trying to get back in the Grand Prix?
Don't know. I don't know. I've ummed and ahed it. Then part of me's like, I don't want to do any series. I just want to do what I want. Like, I don't want to do, put a name to a series. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then, like, I don't know. I really enjoyed Gravel Worlds last year. Last year. I'm still cracked. Last week. So maybe I'll come back. It'd be nice to be able to do Lifetime properly because I never was able to do it properly because of work and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but that's next year or the year after. I don't know.
They also took out 2 of the altitude races. There's no Rad.
Yeah,
there's
that's
no
true.
Crusher.
Oh, that rad race is literally the worst thing I've ever done. But that's because I flew in and out within 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't have to do either one of those. You would have to do Leadville, but that's, you know.
That's okay. I kind of want to do that as a challenge anyway in my lifetime. So maybe
Leadville?
I want to do Leadville.
There we go.
Danny, you can just come live out here for a couple weeks too. With me.
Perfect. My plan is to come to Boulder a lot more next year. I bloody love it there. It's great.
Yeah, it's a good place.
Yeah, I'll come, but I just won't bike. I'll just be there for the vibes.
Boys. Dylan, weren't you in Boulder pre-Leadville?
I was in Boulder, yeah.
Did you get
Yeah.
the cookie at the general store?
What, the one in Gold Hill?
Yeah.
No, I did go into the Gold Hill store, and I just wanted some water, and I was like, "Can I have some water?" And they were like, "It's going to be 40 cents or something." And I was like, "I don't have 40 cents." And they were like, "All right, well, this one time we'll fill up your bottles, but next time bring money."
Yeah,
Dang.
that's so fair though. Like you're just strolling in, not buying their cookies, and then want water.
There's water spigots close by.
Oh.
If you're a local, you would know that, Dylan.
Yeah, sorry.
That's local. Wait, I tried climbing up.
Here she goes.
I tried biking up there one day when I was staying with Esma, and as I was like climbing on my deathbed,
It's so steep.
questioning my life, and then here comes Alexi behind me, and he's like, "Hey, there's cookies at the top," and I was like, I literally was like, "I'm vegan, Alexi. Do you remember?" And then I was like, "I'm about to turn around," and he was like, "No, don't turn around. Keep going." And I was like, okay." So I kept trying to go, and then he, just zoomed up, and then literally like 2 minutes later, I was like, "I'm done." So I turned around.
Do you know Alexi?
From Trey, yeah. I went to his
So you
house.
didn't actually get to the store.
No.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I'm like probably, yeah. I just got all in my head. I quit. Trey borrowed his bike when we were in Leadville. So Trey went to go pick it up, and that's when I met him. And then he's sponsored by Orange Seal. I work at Stan's, and Willie started barking at me. And then Alexi was like, "Yeah, he's barking at you because because he knows that you're a Stan's girl." I was like, "Oh, that's funny."
You stands till you die, Grace.
Yeah.
Grace, you strike me as one of these annoying vegans that has to tell everybody about it,
I'm
Is it-
vegan.
Is it in your bio?
Yeah.
See?
Is it actually?
No,
Checks out.
no, it's not. I actually don't like telling people that I'm vegan at restaurants.
What do you say? I'm allergic to
I
dairy.
just don't eat eggs, chicken.
No, I
fish.
say, "Can I have a black bean burger with no cheese, please?" And then they just ask me if I'm dairy free, and then I just say yeah when I know that I'm ordering something without meat in it. Because if you say dairy free, it sounds a lot better than saying vegan.
Yeah. You just have to be like, look, if there is one drop of milk in this black bean burger, I will choke and die. And you guys will get sued. So
That's
No, but
it.
then that'll-
Classic America. You'll be sued. You enter America. Cool, Barry. Have you been injured? Cool, bring on. Here we go.
Yeah, that's on
Yeah.
brand.
Well, you should be proud that you're vegan. Dylan is.
super proud. Yeah.
Dylan inspired me.
You could, yeah, that could be on his helmet. I am.
We'll make a sticker for that.
Okay, yeah.
One of my friends texted me and said, I think he sent this to the Bonk Bros last year, but he listens to the podcast. He's also coached by Drew. Bless his heart. He texted me and said, if Bonk Babes can get $500 in donations to my bike to beat cancer, I'll get boobs or Aero tattooed on me. And he said that he would either get it on his left tit or put it above his knee below the tan line. Just have everyone that donates put Bonk Babes in the donation comment.
So only
Oh my God.
$500 and this guy will get that tattoo?
That's unreal.
Yeah.
That's what you pay for a tattoo anyway. Okay, let's make this
true.
happen.
Yeah, so we'll put the link in the show notes.
Yeah. There we go.
But
Wow.
he does it every year where he lets the top donor pick whatever
That's
they
so
want
cool.
to get tattooed on him, as long as it's not like inappropriate. But he said that he does it because if donating a piece of skin every year will get us 0.0000001% closer to a cure, that it's worth it.
Oh,
So yeah,
love that.
Yeah,
That
that's
donate
awesome.
to Zach.
Wow.
And then Dylan will get a matching tat if he gets 500, right?
Do you remember? So when Crusher was cancelled, I took Dylan to. Well, actually, he drove because I didn't have a car. Where did we go? Park City, and because I wanted to go and get my eyebrows threaded.
Did Dylan get his?
No, but I remember I was trying to get you to get a pedicure, but you didn't want to.
Yeah.
So then we nearly got tattoos. We should have.
We should have, yeah.
We really should have.
All right, next time we hang out, we're getting matching tattoos.
Okay, fine.
Aw.
Yeah.
What would it be?
I don't know. You got any ideas, Danny?
I swear we were going to do like a moose or something.
It should be like a squirrel eating a lobster. And the lobster's like half moose or something. You know how Dylan's tattoos are all animals?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, it has to be something like that.
have you had one since you've been off the bike? Like, did you get another one?
No.
Should not.
I some people were like, Dylan, this is a great time to get tattoos since you're not doing
Yeah.
anything anyway. And I was like, well, that's a good point, but also my body is trying to heal itself, and a tattoo is like another injury that it has to heal.
That's fair.
And I don't get these small little like dainty tattoos that you guys are into, you know?
Danny's tattoos are cute. I always
No.
zoom in on them and I'm like, they're really cute.
I was actually going to get one last week, and then I was like, no, not last week, 2 weeks ago. And then I was like, I should just wait till the end of the season. I'm going to get like one of those bangle ones.
Bangles.
That's cute.
Nice.
But yeah.
Nice. Well, when's the next time we hang out? Because we need to schedule an appointment.
Oh, I'm doing Big Sugar now.
All right. We'll get one after Big Sugar.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, plan.
Nice.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoever places higher, they have to get the other one's face tattooed on them.
Wait, you guys could do that thing.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that show that people tattoo?
Oh yeah.
Pick out tattoos for each other, and
Yeah.
it's always like something really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a show on MTV in like
Yeah, it was on
the
MTV, wasn't it?
2000s. It was always like a couple that was like on the verge of breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They thought that it would bring them closer.
Right. And then the guy picks like, a picture of, the girl's ex-boyfriend, and she's like, why would you do this?
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, well maybe we could all get tattoos at Big Sugar. Grace, you can get another one.
Yeah. You know what I'll get?
Wait, Esma's got the best tattoo I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Esma, what do you have? What do you
show
have?
it. Please show it.
You can hardly see it now.
Oh my God, it's in your lip? It's a lip tattoo? Oh, what is that?
It used to.
Is it an L?
So it said "sup" with a $sign, but it's like really faded.
That is so
Like the
Wow.
S is gone.
Is that your only tattoo?
No.
Well, let's see
I
the
got
other
a
ones.
bunch. I have a bunch of small dainty ones like Danny.
Of course.
Hey, they're cute.
That's my
Nice.
favorite one.
Is that the cookie at the top of Gold Hill?
No, it's a moon. That's funny. It's a moon.
Nice.
Smoking. I got Z.
Wait, is that one new? The moon?
No.
Oh.
Flower pot. These are all stick and pokes from my friend. And then I have a bunch on my back
Nice.
and one on my hip and ankles.
All right. So are you
Assortment.
in on this Big Sugar tattoo? Are you going to be there?
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll do anything. I'm
Sick.
Esma, you're
down
coming
for
still?
anything.
This is great.
I would like to.
We should get tattoo suggestions.
Yeah.
My
If the
mum's
audience
gonna-
wants to suggest
My
something,
mum's
then
going to reply, don't you dare.
Oh, yeah.
No more, please.
If my mom listened to this, she would. I got my ear pierced again. So now I have 10 ear piercings, but she was like, ugh, that is so trashy. Like, thank you, Mom.
wow, you guys are such rebels.
We're such bad girls, just like you. That's what Drew called. Didn't he call you like a bad boy at Sea Otter because you were wearing like all black?
No.
And then I was calling Dylan a bad girl.
Yeah. Well, Drew has just never seen anybody in his life wear black pants and a black t-shirt. So he's like, dude,
That's like my go-to.
Yeah,
I know. He's like, dude, you dress so edgy. And I'm like, what?
So emo.
Yeah, so emo. Going through my emo phase right now. Yeah.
I feel like you were like a scene kid back in the day.
Like a theater kid.
No, a scene kid's like they'd wear skinny white trousers, a checkered shirt.
Oh, wait, what?
Was that a thing in the USA?
It was. Grace is too young to know, but
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Were you a
I'm
scene
25
kid?
now. I'm grown.
Before Grace's time.
Did you have the sweeping hair? Like
I had a Justin Bieber haircut in middle school.
Nice.
That'll be the thumbnail for this video.
yeah, we need to find that.
We'll DM Dylan's mom, get the photo.
She would send it to you.
Yeah,
There's
I love
nothing my
Dylan's
mom loves more than sending people pictures of me. So
our mums catch up weekly. It's so cute.
I know.
It's cute.
I know. Yeah. Our moms are better friends than we are. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah. How long are these podcasts? An hour? And then you cut it?
No.
Yeah, well, we don't like to keep it going on for very long like you boys do because, after
Sometimes they go
point,
longer. Then sometimes we're like, you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
keep it. Do you want me to end the recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to pat.
We're done.